Alright, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your pick a card reading. So we're going to take a look and see, how does this person on your mind feel about you? What is their energy towards you right now? Pile 1 here, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a moment to see which crystal is resonating with you, which pile is resonating with you. You can choose different piles for different people. If you want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box, okay? But let's take a look and see. So, number 1, pile number 1. How does this person feel about you right now? Okay, so we have loving. It says devoted, affectionate, and tender. We have strength. The dark night of the soul. The 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. We've got a lot of cups here. So this could definitely be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. We're getting that strongly here. Especially we have 2 court cards, both being water sign court cards. And loving. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, this is even if this isn't a very emotional person, you've got this person in their feelings big time. There's some contradictory things going on here, so I'm probably going to clarify. But let's start with the positives. There's a lot of them. This person feels like, I'm getting a really nice energy. I'm getting this, especially I always say, like, every time the rose quartz comes out, there's something to do with like the heart, always. I'm feeling a very nice sensation in my heart chakra right now as I'm tapping into this energy. Very, very loving, very tender. It's like it's romantic, yes, but it's almost beyond that. It's like a friendship first, you know? Like, I feel like with this Page of Cups, this can talk about a friendship, like building something that maybe you guys were friends first, or they feel like you guys make good friends, but not only that, they also see the romantic aspect of this connection too. So it goes beyond just like, okay, I'm attracted to you. They feel a very strong bond. Like, even if you look at these 2 people here in the 10 of Cups, they feel like you bring out this complete emotional fulfillment. Like, there is nothing that they would be missing or are missing in this connection when it comes to the love that they have with you. They definitely, if you don't have kids with this person, they've thought of it. So if you haven't, they have. They've thought about having children with you. I'm seeing this woman holding kids here. I'm seeing kids here. And the Page of Cups can sometimes indicate children. So I feel like this person wants to have a family. They want to have kids. If you already have kids, they want to like build this family or blend families together. So strongly for you. Now, what's interesting is we've got the Strength card with the Dark Night of the Soul. So I want to just clarify why this is coming through. The Dark Night of the Soul is very opposite energy. There may be something that is holding this person back, that they're having a hard time moving through. Let's see. Why is Dark Night of the Soul here? Yeah, the Moon, and this is literally my Dark Night of the Soul card, the Moon in reverse. This person, for some reason, is going through a depression or going through like a very difficult time. I don't know why. I don't know why. But you know what's interesting is, like, you're actually this strength for this person. I feel like you've given this person a lot of strength, whether you realize it or not. If you have a very caring nature about you, like if you have a very loving and caring vibe, this is helping this person. I don't know if you met this person when they were going through a dark night, like maybe things were crumbling in their everyday life, or they were starting to question life. Like, they could have been going through an awakening, and there was just like the beginning stages where, you know, you feel very lost, you feel very stuck, you feel like you're in a dark place. And you come into this person's life, you give them strength, you give them hope, you give them courage. That's why it goes beyond, like, for them, it's beyond just romantic feelings. For them, it's like they feel like you're a lifetime partner, friend, lover, everything. Like, I feel here such a beautiful energy, like so much love this person has for you. I think a lot of it too is the contrast of like what they were feeling prior to meeting you. They were really struggling. I feel like some of them could have really been battling like depression here. Maybe they still do, like maybe they've told you this, okay? But this person really feels strongly like they want to give to you. You've given them a lot of strength, okay? For some of them as well, it's like they are also trying to kind of rebuild themselves a little bit here. If they at sometimes act a little bit distant, it's because they are focusing on building themselves up a little bit, okay? But ultimately, like, this is a very, very good pile. Like, this person, I would say, is most likely in love with you. If they're not there yet, they're like well on their way, okay? So, wow. Nice pile, pile 1. So let's move on to pile number 2. How does this person feel about you? We have exhausted. We have the High Priestess of Water. We have compromise. The 5 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the 8 of Wands. Okay, so this person that is on your mind, what they're feeling about you. They've had a change of heart about something. They have been fighting you on something. Like, they have been fighting. Their ego has been maybe wanting to win in this situation. You know, like the power struggle stage of relationships where it's like, yeah, but I want to do it my way, or this is how I do things, or this is how I see things. And then you could be, you know, well, this is how I do things. And it creates this like tension. And a lot of people fall apart in the power struggle stage of relationship, but if you're willing to stick it out, it's like you can move past that and have something here. I think this is where maybe you and this person are at. There might have been a conflict. There could have actually been a falling out. But since then, it's like they've had this change of heart. They've been fighting you on something. They've been resisting you on something. Let me see what this is. Why is exhausted here? The Queen of Wands, okay? They see you as someone who's very, very, very confident. You're very sure of yourself. And I feel like they've been fighting this a little bit. They may be used to people who kind of submit to them. They may be used to people who just listen to them, who fall back kind of thing. And you don't. Like, you come through as a leader. You come through as someone who's very opinionated. You're very confident. You may not even really need this person, or you give off the impression that you don't really need them. I don't think they're used to this. I think they've fought you on this. I think they've tried to do relationships how they normally do, kind of like, they may feel like they normally have the upper hand in relationships, but with you, they don't. And they have fought you on this, okay? They've had this change of heart. Their intuition is telling them that it's time to do things differently. Like, they need to start compromising when it comes to connections. They can't always have things their way. They can't always do things their way. Like, they're learning here that they need to put their pride to the side if they're gonna have a healthy connection. Like, there are gonna be times where they can win, but there are gonna be times where they have to step back and let you win. And this seems very trivial, to be honest too. It doesn't feel like it's anything major, but again, it's like, what's the saying? Choose your battles. I think they're realizing this. If there has been a falling out in communication, you will be hearing from this person, 8 of Wands, so they will be communicating with you. Ultimately, it's like their intuition is guiding them to make this change. They're realizing that in order to have something here, they have to stop fighting this. Like, I don't know why I keep getting that word, but I'm just noticing this exhausted card, and I feel like this person feels almost like it'd be easier to just give in and like apologize or just agree or whatever it is, but their pride has kept them doing the opposite. And I think they're getting to the point where they're like, this is ridiculous. Like, I need to allow this to be and just allow it to flow forward. 8 of Wands, they want movement in this connection. They want a positive shift in this connection. The only thing is that they have to put their ego to the side, and I think they're struggling with that a little bit, but you are definitely motivating this person to change. You are also a very intuitive person. They see that. big time. They see that. You're very intuitive. I'm just noticing, yes, we have the High Priestess, but also this Queen of Wands has the black cat sitting with her. So if you guys are someone who's intuitive and you've told them this also is another reason why it's like some of them were fighting you on things, because they feel like you have this kind of natural power that they may not be tapped into themselves. Okay? They also fear that, like, with you, you're not going to stick around if they don't change. Like, you will move on. You give them the kind of vibe, like, you don't come across as, like, needy and dependent. You come across as someone who, like, if you are not being treated fairly, if there's not compromise, you'll just leave. And maybe you've told them this, or maybe you've actually done it, so they know that they have to change. Okay? So that's pile number 2. I hope that resonated for you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at pile number 3. How does this person feel about you? We have encouraged, listening, abandoned, the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so pile 3, right off the bat, there is someone else here. There's another person in this mix between you and them. They are connected to someone else, or maybe they're already involved in a relationship, married, whatever it may be. They're already involved. This is someone who is really afraid to be alone in life. Like, very much. This person acts out of their wounds. I'll put it that way, okay? Like, how they navigate relationships is through this abandonment wound. And so what I'm getting is that they have a huge, whoa, yeah, okay, look at all these cards coming up. They have a huge fear of being alone. Because of this, what happens is this person gets themselves stuck in third-party situations. Now, what could happen is, like, say for instance, if this person is starting to feel like a threat, if they're starting to feel like their current partner is leaving them, then they step out of that connection to secure love. And unfortunately, I think you're the person that is on the outside here. Unless you're the one who's in a relationship with them. Be careful, because this is someone who steps out on you a lot. If you're the person, if you're like the outsider, if you're the third party, the problem is that this person is acting from wounds. It doesn't mean that they don't have feelings for you. It doesn't mean that they don't care about you, but they most likely, like, reach out to you when they're feeling a threat to their current relationship. And I worry here that maybe you've encouraged this behavior. We have that card coming through, and then the 9 of Wands is coming through here as well. This is also someone who is quite guarded. So even though they may open themselves up to you, at the end of the day, the truth is that they've got a huge wall up in regards to their heart. They may be a very good listener, with this card coming through here, but at the same time too, this is someone who has a hard time giving. They may not open up too much to you. They may listen to you a lot. You may feel very heard by this person. Like, you may have really good conversations where you're like, wow, I feel like they get me. But really ask yourself, do they reveal that much about themselves? Because this is not what they're good at. They're not good at opening up or vulnerability, but they are really good at listening. So this may kind of give you this false feeling that there is a future, a potential future here, but I don't think that they really open up. And the problem is that they're very connected to another person. Like, I'm getting strong energetic cords here with the 3 of Pentacles. There may even be more than one person as well. Okay. So unfortunately, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So I hope this resonated for you guys, pile number 3. All right. But that's what I have for you. So I'm sending you absolute love and light. If you want to book something personal, my information is down below. But take care.